Hey, welcome y'all. Welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is going to be my first video. Today we're playing Pokemon Lazarus. So funny story. Last night I actually recorded this video that I'm making right now, and I forgot to unmute my mic. So this is my first playthrough of this game, but this first hour is going to be a replay. I'm actually just going to restart the whole game over. It's not gonna be like a re-reaction because I played it and I don't want to be fake for y'all. So this way I'll be able to kind of give you like my insight, like and how things were like the first time playing through this. And honestly, maybe we'll even get to where we're going a little faster than we did yesterday. Because I'm not gonna lie, yesterday was a little struggle, and this game's a little bit harder than I thought it would be. But anyways, I'm excited. I hope y'all are excited. This is all very new to me. I'm a little nervous, not gonna front, but yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Pokemon Lazarus. Beautiful game, by the way. Straight Gen 2 vibes. Alright, let's get it, y'all. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and just start a new game. As you can see, 59 minutes. I'm gonna try to just record for an hour today. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Elia. I study paleontology and archaic remains at the Acrisia University. This is what we call a Pokemon. This Pokemon Archon was widely thought to be extinct. It was only known from fossils until now. These species are known as Lazarus taxa, as from the perspective of science, they're back from the dead. I believe that Pokemon are the key to living in harmony with our natural environment. Of course, these Lazarus taxa aren't the only groups we study. At the Acrisia University, we want to learn as much as we can about all Pokemon. Let's do some paperwork. Which applicant are you? Alright, so they got a boy and a girl option. Yesterday I went with the boy option. I'm going to stick to that today. And I'm going to keep it my channel name. Search T. Honestly, I'm very hooked on this game, so I do not mind in the slightest to be replaying this first hour, let me tell you. Of course, Search T. We reviewed your application. We're excited to have you here. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. The Helios region is full to bursting with secrets to find and new locations to explore. Your new career as a research assistant and Pokemon trainer starts today. Let's get it, y'all. Professor Elia, looks like you made it, Search T. Sorry about the rough ride, but there's no public transport up here. It's a bit rural around here. Come, follow me. Let's get you to the university building. I love the look of this game, let me tell you. As you can see, Acrisia City used to be a mining town. It's a bit past its prime now, but the folks here are still willing to support the university, so we continued our research. But I love all the sprites in this game. Oh, looks like a few Pokemon are out and about this morning. As you explore the region, you may find some Pokemon wandering around like this, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Come, let's get inside. Welcome to Acrisia University. Well, one of the many campus locations. Come, let me introduce you to everyone. Now, this here is... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, Professor. You know sudden movements can scare Duskull. That Duskull, I said it yesterday. Looks super creepy. Oof, sorry, Nico. As I was saying, this is Nico. He's a bit protective of his work, but he's a great resource for knowledge. Sorry about the buzz, but when Duskull gets scared, it starts floating through walls and knocking over the books. I study how Pokemon behave in captivity. I'm learning a lot about Pokeballs and how to care for a captive Pokemon. If you have any questions about Pokeballs, let me know. Now, I'm not new to Pokemon games. I've played a lot of Pokemon games when it comes to ROM hacks. Not so used to them, so I'm really excited. I love fan-made games in general. This section of the building is for Raina. Here, I'll let her tell you what she does. Hooray! That's what it sounds like to me. That's how we say hello here. I'm Raina, and you must be the new field assistant. Search Team. I study the movement of Pokemon populations across the Helios regions. Part of your fieldwork is collecting Pokemon location data, and I'm the one who goes through it all and finds trends. I'd love to keep chatting, but I've got a deadline to meet. Nice to meet you. And here's my area of the building. Other students come in out over time, but they're mostly out doing fieldwork, speaking English. So it looks like I don't quite have an extra Pokédex on hand, but you know what they say, every mistake can be an opportunity. I recently imported a Rotom phone with a Pokédex function from the Alola region. It should be here by now, but something's gone wrong. Maybe something's developing or delaying the delivery man. Search T. Oh, I've had the most fun idea. How about you go and find the lost delivery and come and help them out? We got a few rare Pokemon on my briefcase. Why don't you choose one to adventure with you? Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and save this. Get rid of my old save file. Who needs all that? I like the music in this game. Alright, so yesterday, they have lots of options in this game. Yesterday I picked Coco. I think I kind of want to just keep it the way I had it yesterday. I almost picked Sprigatito. Just because, I mean, like, look at that guy. But, I mean, look at this guy, dude. So adorable. And I'm gonna name him after my dog. I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen Tokyo Ghoul or our anime friends, fans in general, but I named him after Kaneki. Little white dog, black nails, you know. Ah, Fuecoco, that Pokemon suits you. Now for the task at hand. The lost delivery should be south of Acrisia City. Usually the mover that brings our shipments here stops to rest their Pokemon in the woods. Why don't you check there? Quest Find Pokédex is now active. Alright. I love that you can just run in anywhere in this game. There's nothing stopping you. Like, I know some, like, the old games you can only run outside. And even I know in, like, Gen 2 they didn't even have, like, a run feature. Okay, so, I do remember in one of these houses, somebody gave me a lucky egg. It's this one. Hello, darling. You must be a new research assistant everyone's been talking about. Here, I'll give you something to help you out. Yeah. It's kind of OP that they give you this item right away. It just gives, like, whichever Pokemon you give it to hold, like, a little bit extra EXP after every battle. I'm gonna take that Oranberry. And from what I remember yesterday, we're probably gonna be leveling up really fast in general, anyways. Don't remember anybody else giving us anything in town. I'm gonna take a peek. It's not this house. That's okay. There really wasn't much important in the city that you start out in. But look. They got overworld Pokemon. But that's really tight. Oh dude, I'm about to slap your bug Pokemon. Rubbing. Dude, Grubbins give kind of a lot of EXP. Holy. Nkata, get out of here. Now I know Professor Elios said that the first gym leader is a bug type gym leader, but let me tell you, yesterday when I was fighting the gym leader, and I'm not ashamed to say it, I lost twice before actually winning the fight, and it's the first gym, and I was like a higher level than his Pokemon or her Pokemon, definitely a lady. Challenging. The gym leader, from what I remember, was very cheesy, super cheesy. Paralyzed me, left me with a confused ray, and was just the RNG was not on my side, even with the lucky egg. Not so lucky egg, in my opinion. Classic Gen 2 sprite on the Hoot Hoot. Yeah, see, we're already two battles and we're already level 7. It's kind of nuts. Last Rose sent out Rocks. Which is overdue. Okay. $64. Alright. What's this? A potion. Very nice. It's definitely gonna get used. Okay, alright, yeah, I remember now. This is the bad guy over here. This is the guy who attacked Mudbray and robbed me. Quit stalling for time. I know you've got your good stuff here. I've knocked out your Pokemon. I'll knock you out next. Trying to stop me, eh? I'll teach you a lesson. Well, brother, I'm gonna teach you a lesson right now. Alright, his fit. Very sick. Very intimidating. Team Chimera Grunt would like to battle. Alright, yeah, I remember this fight from yesterday. Just gonna keep spamming Ember. Hey y'all, quick second here. So I'm a dum-dum. If you rewind maybe like 10-15 seconds, you'll see that I picked up my headphones and I totally hit the mic button in the back, mute mic button. So I have like 10 minutes of muted mic, and pretty much I'm just gonna like zoom through this and show y'all what you missed. So like I'm gonna even like just up the speed real quick. So yeah, so we beat the thug. We made it. We made it past. We made it all the way back up to Professor Elias's place. He gives us the Pokédex and the Rotophone, which is cool, you know. Pretty bummed out that I missed this footage. I really just didn't want to replay this for a third time. So he also gave us the EXP share, which is really nice. And he tells us that we need to go and fight the gym leader, and Juice Mail Town. So that's where we're going to be heading to. I have not made it there yet. I really only made it like down the street, really, you know. So also Nico gave us 10 Pokeballs and 3 Great Balls. So we're gonna use those to go and catch Pokemon in just a second. So I'm gonna just go ahead and fast forward a little bit. So yesterday when I played for the first time, I noticed that the Pokemon Center had this lady, and she can change the time because we're the 100,000th customer, which is insane. That means that this lady has talked to 100,000 people in this Pokemon Center. But anyways, we can change it to morning, noon, evening, or night, and my first playthrough of the first hour of this game, I was playing in the morning and there was just like a lot of bug type Pokemon, and like I searched for maybe like 15 minutes for a second Pokemon, because I also decided that I was only gonna have one Pokemon to my party every gym leader. You know, I don't want to make this game too easy for me. I know when we were kids, you know, we would go and fill up our entire team with 6 Pokemon and just run through the game. So I decided I'm gonna add one Pokemon after every gym battle, or you know, gym badge. But anyways, here as you're about to see, I find Pokemon number 2, Marie. I love Marie. You know, Ampharos is one of my favorite Pokemon. I'm sure it's a lot of people's favorite Pokemon, honestly. Kind of a slow guy, but decent electric Pokemon. So as you can see here, we're gonna catch him, and I'm gonna injure him just a little bit here. And again, guys, sorry for this like recap kind of like situation we're going through right now. Anyways, I decide that I'm gonna name this Pokemon Marie Pillow, because he's fluffy, and I like my pillows fluffy. You know, who doesn't? I'm gonna try to keep all the Pokemon names just like a little silly, except for like the main. I just named him after my dog because I love my dog. But anyways, we make it all the way back up to oh yeah, here I'm checking out the map for the first time. Cool design. And anyways, we make it back to Pokemon Center, and this is about where we are right now. We head back down to go toward Juice Mill Town, and we see our first doubles battle. Nothing really exciting happened, and honestly, it's like right here that I find out that my mic's muted, and I pause the game. And so now that we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and just come back to the game itself, and we're just gonna come back to where we started. So anyways, guys, thank you for being patient with me. This is my first time making a YouTube video, so there's gonna be some problems here and there. You know, we're learning. But anyways, we're back. So let's do this. Pillow just does no damage. It's like straight Kaneki doing all the damage here. We're flying through these levels. Yeah. So we've been recording for, you know, roughly like 30 minutes now. Whoa, what is this meow? Is this like the Alolan meow? Or is that ghost type? I cannot tell by that symbol. Well, we're gonna one-shot the meow regardless. Thundershock, always a good move. So yesterday we ended this video right after the first gym. If we get there a little bit faster than we did yesterday, which I'm sure we will, I'll keep it going just a little bit longer. Yeah. There's $400 here. Okay. Now I've talked to all these guys, and it's not much. My Pokemon helps water my crops. I bet it could win against your Pokemon. Meowth. Your Meowth waters your crops, buddy? really glad that we resolved that mic muted situation. I was really bummed out thinking I was gonna have to like restart and be like, so here's the funny story. Muted the mic the first time, and the second time I muted the mic again. But we ain't some quitters over here. We don't quit. $336. Alright, I think we're close. If I'm being real. Cannot remember. I'm looking for shiny Pokemon. Have you found any? No, but I would love to. I remember my first shiny Pokemon that I ever caught in any game. It was in Heart Gold, and it was right when I got the Pokeballs, and I was in the first route, and I found a shiny Pidgey, which, like, you know, in these playthroughs, I usually always like to have, like, a flying Pokemon on my team anyways, and it really worked out, and Pidgeot's kind of a goated Pokemon, so fast, pretty decent attack, defenses are kind of but cool for a shiny Pokemon. Honestly, can't really recall any other shiny Pokemon I've caught in games. In Legend Arceus, I caught a bunch, but that game's kind of easy when it comes to finding shinies. Just need like a little bit of patience. It feels like in the really old games. Like I know the shiny odds are like 1 in 8,000 something. I'm pretty sure. I'm not too sure when that changed to like the 1 in 4,000. Dude, I'm getting smoked. Oh my gosh, Dwebble. I honestly wasn't even paying attention here. Dude. What happened? Oh no. I need this thing to die. Oh no. Oh no. How are you gonna crit me? Just do 2. Oh no, we're smoked. First whiteout of the video, y'all. Okay. Now, yesterday when I fought the gym winner, I don't know if this part was muted or not when I brought it up earlier, but I had such a tough time with the amount of cheese it was giving me, and honestly, I remember that the only reason why I even beat the gym leader yesterday was because one of her Pokemon changed on like the 3rd battle, and it was a Pumpkaboo that was giving me so much trouble, and then it ended up being, I don't even remember the 3rd time of what Pokemon it was. But I remember I was like level 13, so like honestly almost there. What does Grub evolve into? I don't even know what game it's from, or what generation. I'm excited to see how this game plays. You know, it's not every day that you get like a new, like old-timey game, and it being a Pokemon game is pretty neat to me. It's just very nostalgic, you know. Alright, we're gonna run away from these guys. If I need to grind, I'll grind later. Let's see if we can beat this guy again. I got so unlucky with that double. Alright. Shot to grab him. See, this is a new Pokemon, right? It only has he only has 2 Pokemon, right? And okay, so this is very interesting turn of events in this game. It seems that some of their like the Pokemon pool that each trainer uses can change, and that's interesting. So like I wonder like if I get like stuck later in the game, and I'm like prepping for like a certain team, like, does it just kind of change on me? Okay, this Yanma's scaring me. I'm sure an Ember just like obliterates those, so I don't know why I even said that. Yeah. Hello, grew to level 9. Alright. If this was a Nuzlocke, I would have had to restart. Dragging on these carts gets pretty boring. There's only one thing to fix that: a battle. Alright, what does more damage, Round or Ember against this guy? Okay, that doesn't do much. It's ground type, so it's really not gonna do much, right? Alright, I'm gonna try one more. I'm gonna swap out just so I can get my accuracy back. Yeah, this is crazy. I might use an Orange Berry here. Because I really don't want to lose a battle again. It did like 7 damage. That's that. But I forgot that he's going to do his accuracy. Dude, the cheese in this game is frustrating. I can't believe I'm about to use a potion on this Mudbray. Mudbray fight. I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna use this potion real quick, so I can slap this guy out the water. Because I picked my second Pokemon, a Pokemon that cannot fight these things. Alright. Alright, Kaneki. Alright. Now let's see how this works. Come on, KK. Mud Sport. You run out of Mud Slabs? No way, right? Alright, how much does Ember do? Oh. Oh yeah, because it's just fairy type, huh? Alright, well we're gonna smoke this Ponyta. What? Fight. Sure, let's do it. Let's get rid of Lear. Who needs that move? Is Lear even like a competitive move at all? Maybe in like a baby rank. No, no way. Yeah, let's see what it does. Oh, it does so much more. Okay, so you did run out of mud slaps. Okay, longest trainer battle ever. Okay. I think we're finally in the town. Yep. Alright, let's get these berries. 2 orange berries. Is it Pecha or Pekka? I've always said Pekka berries, but I'm pretty sure it's Pecha berries. Pecha berries makes more sense. 2 Chesto berries. Honestly, I could give an orange berry to Fellow. Why not? Never knew when the guy might need it. Alright, so it's very interesting. They got grass, lots of grass patches in this city. Let me go heal real quick. And maybe change the time just because it's pretty dim. Make it like the afternoon. Evening. Alright, did we heal? What's on the bottom phone? Bzz. Pokédex. Very Gen 2-esque. Okay. Quest. Active. Cool. Like that. Alright, then you have the map in here too that we saw earlier. Okay. Now... we're level 12. I'm gonna go explore this town quick. I honestly don't remember anything about this town. Blech. Lots of bugs around here, they're cute, but their little legs scare me. Same, bro. Farmer's market. I don't think I clicked on this guy yesterday. I don't really like using items in battle, especially in battles. I know I used it earlier, but this is a casual playthrough, so we're just gonna buy... how much money do I got? 4K? I'll buy some more of these. And just to... you know, you never know. How many Pokeballs do I have? 8? Alright. Flying type Pokemon are good against Polymnia's Pokemon Bug and Grass type. Okay. Yep, we knew that already. From yesterday. Ooh, Apom. Ski. Lots of Pokemon found in Ilios weren't from here originally. For example, Apom was introduced by traders from a region across the sea to the south. The Pikipek around here aren't native either. Humans have had a big impact on the environment. Very interesting. A cute rock band. get past the flower. Excuse me, sir. Oh, okay, I can just... Alright, this guy's trolling me. What's this? Opa, welcome to the Just Mail Town Berry Club. What's this? I can't smell the scent of fresh grass and fruits on you. You must not have fought Polymnia yet. Oh, no, this won't do. Come back when you've beaten the Juice Mail Town later, darling. Alright. Don't take it to heart, hun. It's just the rule of the owner. It gets a little, well, intense. Alright, so we're gonna beat this gym leader and come back and check out and see what this place is all about. Maybe we can do that today, after the gym leader, since I'm sure we're already way ahead of where we were yesterday. And if I lose to this guy 3 times, or gal again 3 times, yeah, we're gonna be a little stuck. But I remember these guys being a piece of cake. It's that pumpkin boo from yesterday. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but if it pops back up, maybe my RNG, yeah, it's great. There's no way it can be as bad as yesterday. Like I'm telling you, every time it was my turn, I was either confused or paralyzed and hitting myself, or just. Yeah. Cherubi. Sorry, Cherubi. Oh, I thought for sure I was gonna one-shot it. Bro. Rat, she scared all the bugs away. Alright, anybody else sign this? I planted some of these trees. Try the fruit. They do look kind of appetizing. Farmer Iason would like to battle. Full name. You think like people in the Pokemon world have eaten a Paris? They're like, ooh, mushroom. And they eat it. Like surely like in the obviously not in the anime series, people aren't gonna eat them, but well I guess I take that back because I know they were doing like the Slowpoke Tales Gen 2. I heard them Slowpoke Tales tell you. Nah, I would never eat a Slowpoke. Way too adorable. Just the come on, guy. I can't handle these mud slaps. Alright. Come on, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. I don't want to lose. Go Pillow. Pillow take care of this guy? No, because it's a ground type, right? Toadskull's a noob. Yeah, it is ground type. Alright, we'll shoot for some tackles. What does this do? Nice, okay. Hot Spore, what does this move do? Oops. Spores cling to the foe, sharply reducing speed. I'm good. I'm good on that, buddy. No, yes. No, yes. That's the plan. Alright, I'm gonna go heal up real quick. I love that Nurture has a Togetic. One of my favorite Pokemon is Togekiss. Where's a Togekiss? I'm gonna call it a Togekiss. But OP with Serene Grace. From what I remember. Serene Grace, Air Slash. I think Zen Headbutt. I'm not too sure what the other move was, but all those flinching moves. Spinarak. Alright, yeah, we're just flying through these guys right now. Guess I should have trained outside more. You should have. Alright. I'm just gonna get the extra EXP because honestly this Bulimnia makes me nervous with her style of fighting. This game's kinda tough. Like it's not like Brock where you just kinda have to like no brain it for like the first gem, you know? I mean, unless you pick Charmander, which I did, then you'd have to go get like, I don't know, a Butterfree to use confusion. But like, even though I'm a fire type Pokemon, like, I kind of got swept. Oh yeah, so I guess I was talking about like favorite Pokemon games earlier. So I do have to say that I think Mystery Dungeons, it has to be like my all-time favorite, even though it's a spin-off. I probably played through it 24 times. Maybe did like everything in it twice. I'm talking about Red Rescue Team, Blue Rescue Team. Alright, are we injured at all? Can we go into this? Alright, bro, I'm not taking it out. Well, I was gonna say, I was gonna go run back to the gym later because I was a little nervous, but here we are. Who needs a full health bar? Alright. I remember getting paralyzed by this cutie fly. Yeah, here we go. It took me 3 tries to beat this lady. I need some good RNG. That was really nice to get that one shot. Alright, are you gonna pull out the Punkaboo or what? Timber? Okay, see, she didn't even have a Timber yesterday. This isn't even a grass or bug type. How much does Ember do? Oh. Now I know why you have this on your team. I'm gonna switch. Use Paralyze. Thunder Wave on it. Yeah, okay, this isn't gonna do a lot of... Alright, Thunder Wave. Alright. Thunder Shock, how much does this do? Honestly, decent damage. Okay, Thunder Shock. Alright, we're gonna beat this first try, y'all. No sweat. Easy peasy. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and just Thunder Wave this guy. Pillow is seated. Alright, Leechee's not doing a lot. That's great. Not much, okay. Okay, well, Leech Seed totally just took back all that damage I did. Okay. Okay, we're both paralyzed here. That's right. Let's go. Don't paralyze me either. Never had a doubt. Never had a doubt. Okay. Player defeated leader Polymnia. Your battling is as moving as an imp. You earned yourself your first badge. So she got $1,100 for winning. Honestly, I would. If I knew I could make $1,100 from fighting Pokemon, I would do it. The Harvest Badge is a sign of an up-and-coming trainer. You've proven that you can form a close bond with your Pokemon. You'll also be able to use the HM Cut outside of battle. Ah, how forgetful of me. Take this before you go. That TM contains the move Bullet Seed. That's a move my Pokemon practice by shooting seeds from the farms around here. You're an Acrisia University researcher, yes? You should return to the university and speak to the professor about what to do next. Quest 1, now complete. Quest, talk to Professor Ilya is now active. Alright, y'all. So, as I said earlier, I played all the way up into beating the first gym. So, from here on, I have no clue what to expect from this game. I literally saved right here and said my goodbyes. I still have a little bit of time. I believe, like, probably about another 10 minutes or so. So, we're gonna go ahead and just keep rolling. Head up back to the university, and we're gonna go check out that that place that we got kicked out of a minute ago. Alright. Alright. What's up in here? Grass, fruit, a hen of honey. You must have beaten Polymnia. Congratulations. You're now an official member of the Juice Melt Berry Townberry Club. If that's alright with you, of course. Of course they're alright with it. This is the largest recognized berry enthusiast club in town. That means a great deal to people like us. Pardon my outburst, darling, or I suppose I shouldn't call you that forever. What's your name? Well, it's nice to actually meet you, Search T. Here's a little something to get you started with on your berry growing journey. Alright, got a water bucket. Let's go. We're dedicated to growing berries all around Elios. Here we sell mulch to enhance the soil, plus berries and mints to help your Pokemon. Berries here have some extra complexity. The soil needs to be kept moist and can be helped with our mulch, and it's important to keep weeds and pests away from the plants. Berries can also hybridize, producing rare, damage-reducing berry varieties. That's interesting, kind of new. Okay, we talked your ear off long enough. Glad to have you here. Quest, Berry Novice is now active. It's very interesting. Oh. Okay. Welcome back to the Berry Club, hon. How can I help you? What you got? Okay, you got all types of berries, dude. Can you use these outside of battle? I'm gonna buy one. These are like full heals. I'm gonna buy like 3 of these. Alright. Alright, what you got for me up here? Mints. I'm not gonna mess with these. Because I don't know what those really are and how they work at the moment. Search T, I see you've won your first gym badge since you left. Nico and I have decided to do some more field research ourselves, which means training up our own Pokemon. What do you say? Want to battle? Oh, I keep looking at. Am I healed? Yes. Yeah, sure, let's battle. What you got for me, Raina? Alright, cool. Cool music. Pokemon Trainer Raina would like to battle. Is this my rival? You sent out Buizel. Okay. We're gonna swap straight to our pillow here. Alright, Thundershock. How much is this gonna do? Dude, Pillow is not taking hits from this guy. Oh no. Alright. Nice. Bellsprout. Alright, we're gonna go back to Kaneki here. How does it not one-shot a Bellsprout? I mean, I guess because you're level 12, right? Alright, I'm just gonna tackle you. Get out of here, Bellsprout. Night-night. I like how the background's like dark. I guess it's about to be nighttime in the game. Like it's not just the same generic background, which I like. I believe the guy who made this game, his name is Jack Wellman 101, from what I remember from Reddit. Shout out to that guy. And anyone on your team that helped you create this game. I don't know if you're just a solo developer or what. I didn't know Vulpix was fairy type. Let's see. Alright, that's what that symbol means. That must be new. No! Alright. Incinerate, let's do it. What's that move? 60. Burns up berries and chimps, preventing their use. 15 power points. I don't really need tackle because I got fight. Ember's kind of cool just because it has a lot of power points. And it's not like the weakest move ever. I mean, it's kind of weak, but I'm gonna get rid of tackle. I thought I balanced my team perfectly. Phew, what a battle. Even against a strong type trio like mine, you still held your own. Looks like that gem badge really means something. Alright, another thing. Professor Illier sent me to give you this HM. Here. Search to put away the HM and the TMs in HM's pocket. With that TM, you can cut down small trees that might be blocking your path. You heading back to the university? I'm doing the same. Meet you there. Alright. So I'm gonna go heal real quick and oh. I'm sure in this game it's the HMs are permanent moves, right? So I think I'm just gonna start and get me an HM slate while I'm out here. I can use cut. Surely I'll find one on the way up to the lab. Alright, we'll just run through the grass, really fast, I guess. I don't know if Yamper can use cut. Honestly, now I would catch like a Nincada. So I can have Pokemon that can use cut. What we got? What we got? What we got? Mudbray. I don't know if Mudbray can use cut. Alright, we're going back up. This grass did not have these kind of Pokemon yesterday. Paris use cut. I mean, you got the things, right? Let's try it out. Alright, we caught him. Alright, Paris, you're just gonna be my tool. And maybe you're a tool. Alright, can you use cut though? Because otherwise that was a waste of time. And a Pokeball. Yes, okay, you could. Cool. Alright. Vampy. Always liked Vampy's design. Alright, we're back up in here. Alright, Professor Elia, welcome back. Search T, have you made it to the Just Now Town Gym yet? Well done, you're well on your way to being a great trainer. Here, I wanted to give you something to celebrate. Obtain the ability capsule. What is that, like change my... Okay, it's telling me. It can change the ability of a Pokemon, which can make it totally different than before, I think is what it said. Look, I know I've been sending you back and forth a bunch, but I think I've got a good idea. You should head west from here up into the Acrisia Mountains for extra training. After your training, or if you just feel ready, you can cross the rail bridge over Acrisia City to the east towards Kalami City. Your next gym badge will be there, and be sure to come back to Acrisia City after your fight. Okay. Quest Talk to Professor Ilya is now complete. Gym 2 is now active. Perfect. Alright, let's get outside. Alright, and I think with that, y'all, thank you for watching. This is, like I said, my first YouTube video. We're gonna have some hiccups here and there. I'm glad we were able to get back to a point where I can get to where this game is gonna be all fresh from here on out, you know. So far, I'm hooked. This is fun. I like how they have Pokemon from all different regions, you know. It's not just like solely like a single generation of Pokemon, which is nice. And but anyways, y'all, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, like it, subscribe maybe. I plan on having more of these come out. I don't have any like set schedule now, so these are really just gonna come out whenever I have the opportunity to. Hopefully frequently. I'm excited, also a little bit nervous to be on camera, if you can't tell, but I think this is gonna be a great time. So anyways, peace, one love, thank you.